Yo, top of the morning to you. Listen, sometimes the best thing to ever happen to you are the things that never happen. I'm Ace Cortez, and you're tuning in to the Daily Hustle. Today is Tuesday, October the 1st, 2019. I believe today is Tuesday. Nevertheless, um, the what I want to talk to you guys about this morning, man, is your perspective, right? Sometimes we have the tendency to really focus on the things that never happened to us or never happened in our lives as if they, um, you know, are the worst thing, and that our lives are not at where they should be because those things never happen. I like to challenge you to flip that thing on its head and say, well, my life is where it is. And because those things never happen. And in fact, if those things had happened, I might be worse off. Uh, I think about some of these things all the time, and I like to play these various scenarios and these parallel universes out in my head. And one of the things that I can think back to is uh, the day that I signed up to go to the Marine. Not the day that I signed up, the day I was actually scheduled to ship out and go to um, basic training, right? I get down to the place in downtown St. Louis. I had already passed my physical test. I've already passed my written test and everything. And I was actually chosen my career path. I was actually going to do the reserves. So I had just enough time to hit boot camp and then get back in town to go back to school. I was in town, so this was right after my freshman year in college. And as I was getting ready, I had gotten sworn in and everything, and they did a last and final background check, and they found out that I had a warrant in a county, about 200 miles away from where we were, from a speeding ticket that I had gotten the previous summer. And that warrant actually kept me from going into the service, right? Because I remember thinking, man, that must be a sign that it's not meant for me to go. And then I got on the phone and I called my mom. I said, no, I think I'm supposed to go. Mom, is there any way that you can pay that ticket? And then she would make some phone calls because she didn't have any money. We grew up on welfare, but she was going to make it happen for me to make sure that I went because she saw it as a positive thing to be going into the military. And then a few minutes later, I would call her back and say, Mom, that's all right. Don't even try to do it. Long story short, I never made it to basic training. So that's how I almost became a Marine. And I think back on how my life would be different. And I could see that in a negative light. And I could use that as an excuse to not be the best version of myself today, man. But that could also have been something that sent me down the wrong path, right? One of the things that I struggle with is early trauma in my life that led to a mental breakdown later in life. What if I had gone to the military, and what if I had seen some things over there that had triggered my early trauma that would have caused me to lose my mind in a way that I would have never been able to recover, right? There's a lot of ways that thing can play out, but here's the point is you have to learn how to see the world in a positive way. Your perception of the world is your reality. If you see the world as being a negative, harmful, mean place, then everything that you see throughout the day will actually justify that which you believe already to be true, which further feeds that belief. But if, on the other hand, you see the world as a kind, loving, caring place full of opportunities, full of growth potential, and full of safety and security for you and your family, everything that you see throughout the course of your day will validate that. and further feed the belief that you already have on the inside. So remember, your perception is your reality. Some of the best things that ever happened to you are things that never happened. Ladies, I know you can relate. You thought you wanted that man, and 10 years later, 15 years later, you see that brother now, and you're like, whoo, I am glad that that relationship ended, or we didn't take that thing any further, or we never hooked up, right? So hopefully this helps you today. And if it does, then I want you to hit the like button. I want you to hit the share button. I want you to tell people about this page and the Daily Hustle. I do this every morning, find a way to encourage, motivate, uplift you to get your day started. Also, if you haven't already gotten your free ebook, Wealth Creation Playbook, and the free video course that comes with that to teach you all about how to build wealth from scratch, then I want you to go over to wealthcreationplaybook.com. I think it's going to be a great help for you to understand the 5 money killers and how to overcome them. So I'm your boy, H. Cortez. Until I talk to you next time, I want you to get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. More importantly, you deserve to do it, each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.